name is Jim Hicks of RCS Sports, and we are at one of the most heritage rivalries in all of Greater Houston. Atascocita visits Summer Creek, and these two teams, they've been waiting on each other all season. Many of them went to middle school together, elementary school together, played in backyards, threw sand on each other in the sandboxes. But it all comes down to the day, a district showdown between arch rivals, Atascocita, Summer Creek. Who wants it more? I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be hard to beat these Atascocita Eagles. I'm saying it right now. It's gonna be hard. However, if there ever was a time that Summer Creek could pull off this victory, it will be right now.
For every young films.
Of course, Jalen Finner, it all starts with him. Adam Bard, he's the Robin to Batman. You have Jace Mason and the rest of the crew. This is going to be a powerhouse on the Atascocita side. For Summer Creek, it comes down to Demare Pritchett to bring their A game. If they do, Atascocita could be in trouble. But I hardly doubt it. We'll see how it goes in a few minutes. That was a freshman fall championship held at Atascocita, and Jakai Kantabi, who's at the line right now, his mom was working the snack bar at that particular event. I looked at her, I said, "Wait, what are you doing there? Your baby's in California." She says, Coach Martinez says he's holding the jersey for him in case he comes back. They even have his locker still was the same. And lo and behold, they spoke it into existence. He's back with the team right now and just knocked down that free throw for Jakai. All right, at the end of one, we're right where we started from. It's 18-18. I mean, Atascocita went up strong and we're hitting with some good punches early on. And all of a sudden, Summer Creek withstood that and began to apply and attack that rim themselves. Demare Pritchett leads Summer Creek with 9 points in his first frame. This is the best quarter that I've seen of him all season. On the other end, speaking of best I've seen all season, for Atascocita, Jason Salanoa. He's often been a reserve. He's in that starting lineup, and he's producing big time. 11 points in the first frame for this young man. He's a junior. And I'm talking about he's 5 for 6 from the field. Opened the game. That was a warm-up technical against Summer Creek, and which prevented the jump ball and awarded Atascocita 2 free throws, which Salanoa hit 1 of 2 of those. And once again, they're 7 for 13 from the field. That's Atascocita compared to 7 for 12 from the field at Summer Creek. Both teams have caused some turnovers on the other end. And right now, hey, I like what I see. Arch, I love games when both teams, they really don't care much about each other, even though some of them were once best friends in middle school. Earlier I mentioned about both teams, a lot of the players playing in middle school together, and also I mentioned the 9th grade city championship. Summer Creek won that event 4 straight years. And speaking of middle school, Wood Creek Middle School won the middle school city championship, which feeds into Summer Creek. That school split into another middle school called Autumn Ridge, and they won it in 2023. With 1:27 to go in the half. It doesn't feel like it, but Summer Creek is only down by 3 points, 29-32. You have to applaud the play of unsigned senior Damon Matthews. He's been a beast at getting to the rack. He came to play today, I'm telling you. This is the type of game that a young man who's an unsigned senior could use this film to encourage a college coach to become interested in recruiting them. These types of games is where that starts at. During that first half, of course, Atascocita holds a 36-32 lead. They shot 13 for 27 from the field, 5 for 13 from three-point land, and only 5 for 10 from the free throw line. That's Atascocita, that is. On the other hand, Summer Creek didn't do much better. 13 for 25 from the field, 2 for 8 from three-point land, and 2 for 6 from the strike. They were led by Damare Pritchett with 13 points, Damon Matthews, 11 points for Summer Creek. Minutes ago, the game was tied 40-40. Summer Creek never could get past that resistance level. Then all of a sudden, Atascocita goes on a 15-2 run, which put them, they give them the largest lead, 55-42. And let's see if Summer Creek can respond. Now we're seeing butter in a hot skillet, Arch. Atascocita's on one of their runs. It's a 22-4 run. The game was tied 40-40. A couple of minutes into the half, and all of a sudden, Atascocita got the attack in the rim over and relentlessly. Summer Creek couldn't get stops. And the look in some of the players' eyes is defeated, but it's still a whole quarter left. They just have to find a way to put this thing together, get stops in a row, and produce baskets in response. At the half, Atascocita, if you remember, was 5 for 10 from the strike. In that third period, they hit all 6 of their three-point attempts. That, combined with the fact that Summer Creek missed 6 free throws in that third period. They were 7 for 13 and a 9 for 19 for the game. That's Summer Creek from the free throw line. '65-65, Atascocita prevails in the highly anticipated district showdown between arch rivals. Jalen Finner signed with Louisiana Tech. He had 6 points at the half, 9 points in the third quarter, 8 points in the fourth quarter, showed up big time in the second half, imposed his will, and this is one of the things that you look for when you have Division I players on the court. When you leave that game, you make sure that the crowd, people in the crowd, they leave saying, you know what? I see why that young man going to Louisiana Tech. I'm going to watch him next year. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what is expected of you guys when in big games. I call them money games. And that's exactly what Jalen Finner did today. He got his money on. Hey, can't say enough about one of the X factors for Atascocita. The young fella, Salanoa, hey man, started off in that first quarter, 11 points in the first quarter, and didn't score in the second quarter, but left 5 in the third and 5 in the fourth to finish with 21 points on the afternoon for him. Hey man, bottom line, it came down to being aggressive, converting, and capitalizing off of the miscues, on those turnovers. And that's exactly what Atascocita did. That's why they call it the A way.
And what was your prediction?
Hey, man, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I picked the Atascocita to win this game, and win they indeed did. Tip my brim to the Eagles on an outstanding performance on this afternoon.